What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and evening. So, for those of you guys who have been following me for a little bit of time, I've mentioned several times one, which is obvious because I mentioned it a lot. I used to work in the music industry, did that for many years. Also, when I was younger, I had taken acting classes and never really thought anything would come of that. And so, throughout my years, being in the music industry, you know, never got rid of that itch to try out acting. And so, I happened to luck out and got a couple gigs doing. The first thing I did was the magazine shoot, and then after that, I got to do 3 YouTube commercials, and this all happened in a span of like a year, 2022, and it was 3 months straight. And then, beginning of 2022, I should say. And so then, when COVID really hit and hit hard, we all went into lockdown, all that stuff. That just kind of put everything on pause. So, at the time, the agent that I was working with, she had set up a few things here and there, but just life was so uncertain during that time of lockdown that when the lockdown lifted, we were all still pretty. Like, for me, I became really introverted during that time. Like, really didn't go and see people, didn't want to get sick or get anybody sick. If I happen to be sick, many of us may have taken those precautions, and some of you haven't. Just whatever you chose to do, that was your thing. But not being around people and all that, but never having been afraid of speaking publicly or speaking in front of people or acting or emceeing shows or what I did in the music industry and other gigs that I've had. I've never had a problem being in front of the camera, being in front of people, being, speaking. And I go to this audition for this movie, and I completely bombed it. I mean, something awful. I walked out of there with my head low. I was even like, I'm sorry that I wasted your guys' time. So when they called me and told me that they would like to offer me the part, I think I was like, are you expletive kidding me? And so I've talked about that several times on here, how, whenever you have those firsts, like my first commercials that I did for YouTube, I was, it's like, oh man, that's awesome. That's cool that I got that opportunity to do that. First gig in music, I interned and I still thought like, oh, this is so awesome. I mean, I still have my card hanging right here in a little case for my very first business card from the music industry and over 20 years ago for the very first record label that I worked for. So all those little firsts are meaningful. And getting this movie role, I only have like maybe, 30 lines, maybe less than that. I don't know, like 5 to 10 minutes of screen time, and depending on what they edited down to. But it was, it's always been something that I've been proud of, and I've mentioned on here, like, yeah, definitely when I get more information, I'll let people know. And then I started getting direct messages or even comments like, yeah, let us know about it, tell us about it. So finally got the trailer. And for the first time, I'm going to share with you guys the very first trailer that dropped. So, like I said, I'm not featured in the trailer. This is just the very first one, and I don't know if they're going to make any more trailers. They don't tell any of the actors that. But, having been a part of the whole thing from the start to beginning, table reads, fittings, you name it, all of that stuff, no matter how big or small your role is, you're really a part of it. So what I know is probably what the lead protagonist knows, but the crazy thing was after I auditioned and did horribly, got the part, I did my scenes, and then I receive an email from the lead actor echoing praises from the director and the producers, and I was like really taken back, like, wow, like that is, thank you. I really appreciate it. And this is not me like trying to say like, oh yeah, I'm like a hell of a good actor. No, this was just me like, you know what, I'm gonna go up there, done being introverted, lockdown's been over for a little bit now, time to get back, let's get serious, let me do my thing. And from their point of view, I killed it. And so when the movie comes out, definitely you'll be able to see, you know, my little role in my very first movie. Since then, I've gone on to do 2 more. Well, I'm working on my 3rd one. I've done another one. This one that I'm working on now is like in pre-production, but it'll be my first co-lead. So there's still something special about the first, though. And I will always be grateful to Sparrow Street Films. It's a new production company, film and television company here in Colorado. They gave me my first break into movies, and now I've had 2 separate opportunities since then for other production companies. So I'm totally excited to share this with you guys. I've been wanting to share you know, any information that I got, and when they released it on their website, which I will go ahead and link below so you can go check out the website, read what the movie's about. I don't want to give anything up because, you know, we still have to follow, you know, an NDA. So yeah, I'll let you guys deduce what kind of movie it's going to be, and I hope you enjoy the trailer. I'm also going to attach and show you guys real quick before I play the trailer the behind the scenes pic of when I was acting. You'll see the trailer start off with 2 little kids. My scenes were with these 2 little kids and their mother, and that's how the movie starts out. So I start out the movie, and what transitions to there is just it's an awesome concept. So I'll go ahead and pull up that picture real quick, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So again, sticking with the non-disclosure agreement, I'll only say what is visible in the photo. Obviously, this is taken from an on-the-set photographer who, you know, took a photo of what the directors are looking at, their HD screens, while the camera's rolling. And at the time of shooting the film, how I am the type of person that I'm portraying, you'll see that I look a lot fuller in the cheeks, which at that time I was, so mind you, I'm 6'4", and for being Hispanic, it's pretty tall. But then again, compared to my brother, he's like 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", somewhere around there, I feel relatively short. So having to, like, you know, kneel down to be at, you know, these children's height even made it look worse, because then you get kind of pushed up and you even look even more chubby. But I was probably like a good 245, 250. Since then, for some of the roles that I've done for pre-production right now, I've had to drop some weight. So now I'm down to about 215 is the last time I weighed myself. So, and it's been over a year. So, and losing weight for me is pretty easy. I could gain weight as fast as I could lose it, which is not always a good thing, because if I like eat 3 regular meals for a week, I'll gain like 20 pounds. No exaggeration. Yeah, a little bit of exaggeration, but again, I'm not in the trailer, and this is the first like teaser trailer, but here was just my scenes, or my behind the scene, or whatever you want to call it. Not behind the scenes. They took a photo of me while I was doing my scenes. And as you can see, make of it what you will. I won't give any of it away. But yeah, there's a conversation going on there. We'll just leave it at that. So you'll see these, you won't see them up close, but if you pay attention to the trailer, you'll definitely catch a glimpse of the 2 children. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and play the trailer. And again, I want to thank you guys who have asked me several times, hey, you know, can't wait to hear more about your movie, or, you know, hey, if you, you know, get the trailer, whatever, put it up, or congratulations, we're so happy for you, or the direct messages. To my subscribers who have said those things, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Like I said, it's a cool and proud moment for me. So, yeah, here we go. Hope you guys enjoy it.
The only way to get over being alone is to be alone. You don't see it. You see through it. There is the universe that is. Logically, there must be a universe that is not.
Everything that happened, it's changed.
It can't be seen, but it can be heard and felt and understood. What's out there, my friend, is a whole lot of crazy.
So again, I'm super proud, super happy with the teaser trailer. For them being a new production company, like I said, for film and television, I believe this is their second film, but their first major motion picture that will be released in theaters, and I also know in film festivals as well. So when I get those updates and when people ask me, I will definitely let you guys know. But yeah, like I said, this is to my subscribers who have always, have reached out and asked me about it. And yeah, just like I said, a proud moment for me. When I seen it yesterday, I was so stoked. I'm like, man, I've been waiting to see this. I don't care if I'm in it or not. I'm just happy for the work that we all put into it. It looks great. I cannot wait to see the finished product. I mean, even though you're there as part of the project, you don't really know what it's like until you see that finished product, and I don't know what that's like yet. So I'm super excited for it. So, like I said, thought I'd share this with you guys who have been asking, and for those of you who didn't know, yes, that is what I do legitimately. I'm an actor, but with the strike and everything going on right now, it's kind of like hard. And then you have to kind of like really like be getting gig after gig after gig to really be making a lot of money, because unlike a lot of people kind of perceive like, oh, you're an actor, you must have a lot of money or this or that, some weird questions that I'll get from time to time. It's like, no, no, not until you like, make something of yourself, make a name for yourself. I mean, if you look at like people in the music industry, people like TLC who won Grammys, I mean, they were almost broke. And that had to do with management. The music industry is completely different. This right here is a completely different beast. I mean, like I said, this was my first motion picture, first movie role. Now I'm going on to my third. Things get better and better as you go along. But yeah, it's just like I said, I would have done it for free. It was such a cool moment. I mean, just like I said, the experience of a lifetime. So hope you guys enjoyed this little short video of mine. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, whatever, or suggestions for future videos, feel free to always let me know, man. Thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good evening. I'm out.